Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time, but today I'm going to show you guys my brake setter for my K series hatch. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to put TL Type S calipers on your 5-lug setup. This is the CRV setup, but you can use this for your 32 mils. And yeah, let's get to it. So these are the things you need for your CRV. Basically the 36 for the CRV though. If you're using the 36 mil from a JDM ITR, you should be totally fine. Or if you're using a CTR version, which is a 32 mil, will be totally fine. You'll skip this process. You'll skip one of the process. But for the CRVs, you're going to need to buy a RSX Type S hub. The reason being is that the diameter is smaller. Like it's super smaller. It's not super smaller, but it is smaller than the CRV. And then also the CRV has like this step, on this hub central, and the RSX doesn't. So for the CRV, you're going to need the RSX Type S hubs, and then you're going to need a 5 mil spacer for your hub. Of course, you're going to need brakes. I went with StopTech Street version. I'm going to upgrade my lines. I'm using the CRV version just because I have a CRV knuckles, so I went with the CRV steel brake lines. And then of course you're going to need the calipers. So yeah, so the reason why you need this RSX Type S hub for the CRV is because because you're going to need this 5mm spacer. So when you put it onto your hub, right, it sits flush and it's like perfect with the diameter of this hub. But if you're not switching it out from your CRV, this is only for the CRV though guys, but if you put it onto the CRV, right, it fit perfectly, right? But that's not the issue. The issue being is because it's not sitting flush because of that extra lip. And also the rotors won't fit on this hub because it's too big. I feel like the only rotors that's going to fit this hub is the CRV hub, not CRV rotors, and you don't want that. It's small. So yeah, let's get this. So let's get on to removing this hub out and showing you guys how I do it. The homemade way, or I guess you could say the ghetto way. So let's go ahead and start. This is the real ghetto way, but this worked for me. I mean, you can do it yourself. I mean, I could take it to a shop and let them do it, or I could buy a press and do it myself, but I don't want to, and I want to get this shit done. So I'm using a 32 mil socket, and I'm putting right where the hub is at. You see this like round part right here? That's where I'm putting it at. So I'm just put it right here, and I'm using my my 5 pound hammer, and dude, you just do it like 4 times, maybe 5 times, maybe. That's it, boys. You see how easy that shit is? I can't take it to a shop. Look at this shit. Done. Guys, so you're going to need ring pliers, whatever you guys want to call this, because you're going to have to take out the ring from in here. You gotta take that out. Don't throw it away because you're still gonna need it. So, oops, I have to flip it the other way. All right. Come on. Don't throw this away because your wheel bearings that you guys buy might not come with it. is it not coming out? Alright, here it is. So once you take that out, you're gonna remove this bearing. Again, I'm gonna do the getaway. Just gonna put it on top of the trash can. And this time I'm using a 36 mil. And just pretty loud, guys, so cover your ears. This is how I did mine, and this is, obviously I'm doing it right now. Alright, so next I'm going to remove the dust shield, which I'm not going to use anymore. So let's go ahead and remove that. Trash. Alright, so now you're just gonna put your new wheel bearings in and then do the same process. So I put back my wheel bearing in. It's a new wheel bearing. I did a really getaway and I honestly don't recommend it, so that's why I didn't show you guys, but it's in. So it's time to put back the clamp. Only way how you know that you have it secured, only way how you know that you put your wheel bearing all the way in is if the C clamp goes all the way in where it's supposed to. It's in. Alright, so next, I'm going to drill out the caliper holes. They're gonna have to be drilled out to 9/16, but you're supposed to drill out with a drill. You're supposed to drill it out with one and a half drill bit, and then 9/16. But since my half drill bit broke, I'm just gonna drill it out with a 9/16. Alright guys, so I'm using a 9/16 and I'm drilling it out so I could fit the OEM 19-inch caliper bolts, and that's the only reason why I'm doing this. You could, you're supposed to use a 9.5 before you do this, but since mine broke, I'm going straight with the 9/16. And that's how you do it, boys. Watch, look at the hole real quick. See, it's bigger, and then compared to the little one, it's hella small. So this one you could use the OEM Type S caliper bolts, and then that one's a 17 regular one, so it won't fit. So that's why you need to drill it out. Alright, so this is the TL Type S caliper bolt, and this is the OEM CRV or any other Civic that's using regular calipers. You see how big they are, and that's the reason why I want to stick with them. And compared to the holes, it fits perfectly. That's why you're using 9/16s. Perfect. And this is super tiny, bro. Like, look how many gap it is. So compared to the Type S, it's like perfect, bro. Perfect. All right, so I already got it painted. I also already put in my RSX hooks, so everything's already done. It's super smooth. So now it's just time to assemble everything. So first, I'm using my 5mm spacer. The reason why you need a 5mm spacer so is that so the brake pads can be evenly applied to your rotors. And then my big ass rotor. The reason of my rotors not pushing all the way correctly is because of my hub central. It's kind of like banged, so I kind of have to nut it out first. You know what I mean? Y'all feel me? Oh damn, I didn't even know I was bleeding. This is the only reason why, is because this side of here is kind of banged, so that's why it's not like pushed in correctly. I could have just grinded it off, but I really want to get this done. So I really want to show you guys. So that's why I'm doing this. All right, so since it's already all the way in, it's time to put the calipers, homies. The calipers. I will get these powder coated. I'm thinking about getting them powder coated yellow, the spoon yellow, but I'm not too sure yet. Comment below what color should I go with. But I'm thinking yellow, or if not, gold plated. But maybe red. I don't know yet. So time to put the bolts in. They fit perfectly. And honestly, like again, this is the CRV knuckles, spindle, whatever you want to call it. But this is basically the same thing as your typical 5-lug conversion. So it should work all the same. And then for a 4-lug, I wanna make a video on that, but I don't know, it depends on how many people are really interested of me doing that, because I don't have a 4-lug setup, and I honestly don't know anybody that would even put them on their 4-lug setup. Alright, so this is basically it. Type S rotors, Type S calipers, 5-lug mill, drill the caliper holes to 9/16. Make sure you have the OEM bolts, because those are better. You know, brake pads, Type S brake pads, and you're pretty much golden, dude. So everything came out good. My car's not running right now, so there's no point of me like bleeding them or throwing in my lines or anything of that. So this is more of how you do it, but just look at it, it's pretty much evened out. So you know, brake pads, and yeah, it's straight with the calipers. If you didn't have that 5mm spacer, it would have been hitting more towards the right side, so that's why you need the 5mm spacers. But yeah guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. If you guys want to see more videos of this car, comment down below, follow me on IG, Facebook, and hopefully, you know, we get this hatch running, bro. You know, I've been more motivated finish this hatch. I still need to weld the shock towers, paint them in Jabay, might take off all the wrap, maybe not until I for sure know what color I'm going with, but honestly it's getting there, man. So hopefully you guys like the video. You know, subscribe, like, comment what do you guys like. But if you guys have any question, you know, hit me up on IG, Emerald Hatch. And yeah, that's mainly it for the brake install. So hope you guys have a good night and stay blessed.